Alright, I lied. I said that that the other video would be my last video, but I lied. I'm still in the kind of video mood, and I really need to do this video right now because I'm gonna need to go inside. I've already been interrupted once, so this is going to be a very trans-oriented video, and anyway. I don't think I realized up until this vacation how important gender is to people, because no matter where I went, I got stared at constantly. That was the one constant thing the entire vacation that I noticed, was that I got stared at. And people looked at me with looks of confusion because they were trying to figure me out. If I didn't say a word, okay, let me put it this way. I have a very feminine face, and when I have my binder on, I have a kind of masculine body, especially when I, wear sweaters in the dark. And that confuses people, and I didn't realize exactly how important gender is to people until this vacation, because I looked around and I did not see a single person who challenged people's ideas about gender and their gender expression. I could easily tell, unless there were some stealth trans people out there, I could not tell if there was, I could not tell, or I could tell, my bad, exactly, that they were either male or female, either man or woman, and 99% of the time I was 100% sure that they were cis, and I did not see any people who cross-dressed. I did not see anybody who dressed androgynously, not one person except myself. And so people stared a lot. Everywhere I went, people just stared, and they kept staring until I said something. I do not have the most masculine voice. So once I said something, it kind of clicked in people's heads, and they stopped staring. But of course, it clicked the wrong way. I am assuming, and so that was kind of sad. And at one point, I was getting rather depressed, to put it lightly. I hadn't been on Tumblr, for one. I had been far, far away from my computer. I've had no private time, and I've been constantly looked at as female. Because, one, I am not completely out to my parents. They know that I enjoy masculine things, and I detest feminine things, but they do not realize exactly how far that goes. They also realize that I am not, to put this mildly, sexually normal. I am strange. So, and they know this. What they don't know is exactly how strange I am. And they don't know, gender-wise, how strange I am. So, they do know that I prefer masculinity. They do know, but what they don't know is how far that I want to go with that. They think I want to be a tomboy and possibly a dyke. Which is rather sad, really, considering that is about as far from the truth as you can get. I am actually quite a feminine man. Or guy. I don't want to say man yet, because, I'm not yet a man. I'm a very feminine guy. And, but I don't like showing femininity, because I don't read male. So I, overcompensate, as it were. And, so I was getting rather sad, and I was just sitting there on the 4th of July, thinking I'd been read as female forever, and I'm actually getting tired of, being read as female. And I was just rather not happy at that point. But something actually rather awesome happened. Well, something awesome happened. I'm going to say this, let's just say that there are many, many, many good-looking people in, SoCal, and, Central Cal, and, yeah. Of course, I don't go for people's, how they look. I know that people are can be very, very, very different from how they look to us in their heads. So I don't go for people's looks, but I can say that I do like eye candy. Eye candy is very good to look at, and everyone should look at eye candy every once in a while. And so something awesome happened on 2 separate days, one right after the other. 2 Disneyland employees actually let's just say that there was some tentative small amounts of attraction, which was awesome, because I had always been to SoCal, and every time I went, I was the kid, I was the child, and everybody was just like, oh, okay, look, there's a kid going to Disneyland. This time was a bit different because I'm 17 and I look a little older, I'm assuming, than normal, and so people started looking at me as an adult, and so that was actually pretty awesome. And I'm happy to say that even though I was feeling rather down in the dumps from being away from all you guys too long, it was actually rather gratifying to know that on both sides of the gender spectrum, I can actually be attractive. But that also raises questions in my head. Do they like me because I look like a girl? Because they read me as female? Or what? And that actually, after the initial good fuzzy feeling wore off, that doubt crept in, which is horrible feeling, because as hard as I try, without actually saying it, without saying it around my family, because I'm not actually completely out to my family. It's I'm she, her, Miss Ma'am. And that's not fun at all. And rather dysphoric. And the one time on this entire vacation that I did go without my binder outside of the hotel room was not fun on my part. Yes, I was conforming, like I probably should be, but it was horrid on my mental health. That was just, I'm never, ever, ever doing that again. And but the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking, well, what happens when my binder wears out? I'm not going to be able to get another one. I was lucky to get this binder because of my birth. It was I used it with birthday money and all that good junk. But and I would never be able to get it secretly again. And so that is actually rather scary. But it also made me think, the one question that reverberates in my head is, why is gender so important to people? I mean, it's a constant thing in my head because I know that I'm a bit different. Because I know that I need to think a little differently. Because I'm different. But why is it so important to other people? Why is it so important to assist people? That I don't understand. And that I don't think I will ever understand. Because gender is a social construct. And it's not biological in any way. It's a social construct. Really. And, yeah, so that got me to thinking. And, if you have any thoughts on it, I would love to hear it, and I'll probably share it. So, send me an ask, and, please help me figure out why it's so important to people. Alright, so I'll see you later, Tumblr, and, have a good night.